Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Pasalakis, your National Executive Director with 31. Hey, I wanted to take about 5 to 10 minutes and do a little video for you guys walking you through a catalog like I would with a brand new consultant. I'm finding that you guys, whether you're seasoned or whether you're new, you still have some questions on the new catalog. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through how I would talk to a brand new consultant that is just starting her business. So if I'm on the call with them or if I am with them in person, the first thing I do is tell them to take out a catalog. And I tell them to flip it over to the very, very back. The first thing that I ask them is your name on the back of that catalog? Every catalog that you give out from your kit needs to have your contact information because they want to be able to contact you if they want to purchase something, correct? Of course they do. So they need to know how to get a hold of you and who you are. The next thing I tell them to look at is the valid date, which you guys can see. If you guys can see, that's the very, very bottom down there. If they ever forget how long this catalog runs through, there's a valid date at the very bottom corner of every single catalog that tells you that it starts, this one particular starts on February the 1st, ends on July 31st. So our fall catalog will start on August the 1st. Always a great reminder in case you forget. The next thing I tell them is that this is a picture of their kit. So everything that they need to start their business is in their pink box. And let's look at a couple of the products that they are going to get. First and foremost, they're going to get the large utility tote, which is our #1 seller from 2015. It's been a top seller since it was introduced. And so 31 is giving you a product that is in a fresh print that is a classic. It's a top seller for a reason. Another thing that they should notice is that there is a couple of specials in there. You've got our February special, you've got our February Hostess monthly special, you've got a February special, and maybe even some more upcoming specials. Everything that you need to be successful is in that kit. Not only do you have products, but you also have tons of paperwork, okay? And so we can talk about the order form a little bit. The next thing I ask them to do is open their catalog just like this. Now, the great thing about being a consultant with 31 is that you get to reward your hostesses at absolutely no cost to you. 31 pays for any rewards that your customer receives. And what I tell them is that 600 is the average party in our company. That's the minimum that you always want to set your goal for. But if they shoot for 1,200, your hostess is going to be a little bit more excited because she gets $250. She maxes out the half off items and maxes out the 3 free hostess exclusives, which are on this page. Okay, the hostess exclusives, you also can get those embroidered for free, those that can be. The next thing I do is tell them to flip over here. Now, the great thing about 31 is we do have a 31 Gives Foundation where when you have your orders round up on the bottom of their order form, it'll contribute to our Gives program, which we've been able to raise over $1 million just in the roundup on our order forms. But you can also sell these certain products that will contribute to that, and you can also check out some of the foundations or some of the agencies that we are supporting, like Girl Talk and Ronald McDonald House. That's a great page for them to read. The other thing is the pillows. Now, this can be a little confusing sometimes because it's brand new, but I encourage you to hop onto your back office and design a pillow. Take some time to kind of design each and every one so you're familiar with it. And at that time, I would really get them to pull out an order form, and we would show how this correlates to the order form as well. One thing I make sure that they know is there is 2 sizes of the pillows, and it tells you down here that you can refer to page 37 for the item numbers and the prices. Okay, so the pillows are new for everybody. We're all learning, but it's pretty self-explanatory when you do look at this page. The next thing I tell them to do is flip again, so we're going backwards in the catalog. I walk through all the different personalization, and that's the thing that really makes 31 unique, is that we get to personalize our products for our customers and our hostesses. And you definitely want to talk about this. You want to make sure that you understand it and that you make sure that your hostesses, especially if they're doing catalog parties, understand this. On this page, on page 51, we actually have some of our fabrics laid out here with suggested thread colors. Now, you don't have to do these, but these are the ones that are suggested from our in-house designers. They say that there are some that blend and there's some that pop. This is definitely a great guide for those gals that need that extra help. Over here on page 50, you can see that we've got some new embroidery options this season, and it tells you the prices of them. It also tells you kind of a little bit more about the fonts, definitely read through this and get familiar with it. You don't have to memorize it because when someone comes up to check out, you can always turn to this page and walk through it with them. Turn one more page, and these are the last two pages of our personalization guide. And the thing that I really love about these two pages is it really is kind of laid out in 1, 2, 3. Number one is you pick your embroidery style. So what style do you want? You want to write out a full name or a saying? You want a 3-initial monogram where your last name is bigger in the middle? Would you like to have a single initial? And this one you can get up to 3 characters. So if your name is Amy or Pat or Bob, you may like style C. And then, of course, you've got D, style D, which is a single initial with the 2 doodle dots on the side. And then you pick your font. Here's your different fonts. And then you pick your thread color. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. What do you want to put on it? What do you want your font to look like? And what thread color do you want to use? If you forget and need to be reminded of how much embroidery is, in general, it's $7 for the embroidery. But if you do add an icon with an embroidery, it may be $10. And also, we have a large initial that is $10. So here's your personalization options and the cost right here. It's always a good place for you to refer back to. And then the last thing I do is get them to flip one more page. And this is the last 2 pages of our shopping guide. And what I want you guys to see on these pages is everything that we sell is laid out in the catalog in the shopping guide in the back. Every product, every piece of jewelry, it is laid out here with every option that it comes in. So for instance, here's our new leather bracelets. It comes in 3 different colors, the blue, the brown, and the pink. Those are the 3 colors that it comes in. So if it's not shown in that color, it doesn't come in that color. So for instance, if you flip over here to our wallets, this is our most popular wallet. This is the only prints, the only fabrics that it comes in. Okay, so if a customer comes up to you and says, oh my gosh, is that all about the Benjamins come in Kelly Green? Well, you don't have to know that. Just open your catalog. Do you see it? If you don't, it doesn't. Okay, so it's that easy. But this is really kind of how I walk through the catalog with a new consultant. As you guys are learning the new spring catalog, you're going to really want to take some time with the new personalization options, especially this page 50. This is new for all of us, and it's kind of fun. There are some stipulations, you know, limited to the font or limited to the different scripts or whatever. So make sure that you take time to read that. You don't have to memorize it. Remember, we have a new catalog that's going to come out in August. And so you just want to always make sure that you have your very own copy on hand at your desk, at your parties that you can reference back to. All right, so that's a little bit of a quick 101 on the catalog that I do with new consultants. The biggest thing is just have your copy, and if you don't know, it's okay not to know. Just open it and look and read some of that fine print, and you will get through those questions. If not, you can call me, you can call your sponsor, you can call your director. We will find the answer. I guarantee if you post it on our Lineage Facebook group, somebody will answer it within 5 minutes or less, I promise. So hope this was helpful. Get to know your catalog and have a great spring.